Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Sign him up for the Box of Bait Club and he'll never be hungry again. The Box of Bait Club is a brand new dream come true for every fisherman. Something new and different in your tackle box every month. Every month, another excuse to get outside and do what you love. Don't let this one get away. The Box of Bait Club is currently accepting a limited number of pre-orders with subscriptions starting at $39.95 per month. Find out more now. Log on to boxofbaitclub.com.
I'm just so happy my father had a chance to see his kids before he passed. I just want to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American Red Cross was able to help get Veronica's brother home from the Navy to speak to his father one last time. It's thanks to your donations that we can connect military families when they need it most. Please donate today at redcross.org.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich? Working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare? Having someone else raise your children? With our opportunities, you can start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss, work from home, and live a happier life. At Be the Boss Network, you'll find hundreds of work-from-home opportunities that you can literally start today and be earning money as soon as next week. Go to freedom133.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss. Get out of the rat race. Work from home. Go to freedom133.com right now and change your life today. That's freedom, the number 133.com. Go to freedom133.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You be the boss. Go to freedom133.com.
Attention business owners. We know that owning a business means getting things done right now. So if your right now list includes a new building, call the Right Now Company. General Steel. We can design a building for your business quickly and save you thousands of dollars. That's right, thousands. You may think General Steel only builds large projects or that you can't afford General Steel quality. Well, check these prices. How about a 40 by 60 foot building for under $22,000? Or even a 50 by 100 for under $35,000? That's right, a 5,000 square foot building for under $35,000. And these buildings all have General Steel quality. Best of all, you can still order a building and have it delivered in time to build this year. How's that for right now? So if your right now list includes a new building, call the Right Now Company, General Steel.
800-393-5756. 800-393-5756. 800-393-5756. That's 800-393-5756.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Boy, man, I had a rough night's sleep. Boy, I got a letter from the IRS yesterday and I just couldn't sleep. Man, I'm dying here. Somebody help me.
IRS problems affect more than just your finances. If you're ready to take back control of your life and you owe more than $10,000, you need to call the tax doctor. Their expert staff can immediately protect you from the IRS and state collectors and get you the best possible tax settlement guaranteed. The IRS has recently released new programs geared in helping struggling taxpayers, where you may qualify to settle your tax debt and wipe out up to 85% or more of what you currently owe. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, call the tax doctor right now. See if you qualify to pay less. 800-989-1694. 800-989-1694. 800-989-1694. Again, 800-989-1694.
You want to know what time it is? It's time to bring the rain.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
To join me here live on the Rod Eccles Show. Welcome back to the program. Briefly here, I did drop the ball at the end of the last hour. I need to talk to you about, I know I mentioned healthcare and all that kind of stuff in the last segment, and I need to talk to you about StopObamacareTaxNow.com. Yes, StopObamacareTaxNow.com. People who've signed up for the Affordable Care Act, you guys know that you're paying more than you were paying before the Affordable Care Act. You know, sometimes $500 more, sometimes $700 more a month than you were paying before, or even more, and that your deductibles for many people have often doubled or tripled for going into the Obama Care Affordable Care Act, which is kind of an oxymoron because now that's not so affordable, is it? It's not affordable care. But as usual, the government wants you to believe that the government has a right to do this to you and that you don't have a choice. That's what they want you to believe. The problem is that even when they try to make you think that you don't have a choice, you do have a choice. So there is a way that you don't have to pay all those outrageous fees, outrageous fines, outrageous taxes, outrageous prices. There is a way for you to keep your money in your pocket where it belongs so you can spend it the way you see fit. But you got to go to StopObamacareTaxNow.com in order to learn how to avoid being punished and learn how to avoid having to pay those high fees and fines and payments and all that kind of stuff. StopObamacareTaxNow.com. Give it a visit, folks. You're going to be surprised at what you learn over there and what your alternatives and your options really are that the government doesn't really want you to know about. Again, that's StopObamacareTaxNow.com. Hey, one of the things that last night, if you watch the SOTU address, I watched it. I did. I took a bullet for you guys. I did. It was painful. I actually vowed to myself that I was not going to scream and shout at my TV, that I was just going to sit there quietly and listen to what this man had to say. And just pay attention to his mannerisms, to his vocal inflections, to see all the people. I don't know what's going on with Paul Ryan either. But looking, because the right behind the president and flanking him either side behind him was Biden and Ryan. And Ryan was sort of sitting there most of the time thinking, the look in his face was constantly like, this guy's full of shit. This guy's full of shit. This guy's full. He'd lean his head to one side, like a puppy dog. That's the kind of, that is the micro expression. Do you think anybody believes this crap type of expression? Really, that's universal human expression. The way he was doing it, and he was kind of just sitting there with a little smirk on his face, like, yeah, I got you. Look, first of all, I know people are now trying to make excuses for Paul Ryan, that this was the Bonnier budget that Ryan had to. His hands were tied. He had to get it passed. That's a bunch of bunk. And I am sure that there was some stuff in there that Ryan was probably promised, and it came to pass that it was a bunch of BS. And now he's sitting back there thinking, well, this guy's full of it. Well, you already knew that, Ryan. Paul, Mr. Speaker, you already knew that. So for you to sit up there during the speech and look at the president, look at the back of his head and thinking constantly that he's full of BS does not help you. Because you gave him everything that he asked for and more, which is now why he's up there being the arrogant ass that he was last night. Do you understand? Look, you want to talk about people, people always talk about, don't be an enabler for this person to do this type of behavior or do this or do that. The Republican Party just enabled President Barack Obama to be the arrogant, crybaby little prick that he was last night at the State of the Union address. They enabled him. They didn't hold him accountable for anything. When was the last time Obama was held accountable for anything? And he went off of talking about how great the economy. Really, the economy's that great. You got 50 million people on government assistance, most of them food stamps. You got 94 million people out of the labor force. You've got the lowest labor participation rate since the 70s. You have the highest number of American jobs being held by legal immigrants. 17, 18, nearly 18% of current jobs available are held by legal immigrants, mostly due to that stupid H-1B1 visa program that the president wants to increase, by the way. So you got nearly 1/5 of American jobs in the hands of non-Americans. And they're not all jobs that Americans don't want to do. Hey, after all, you got 94 million Americans who are out of the labor force. Many of them want a job. And you're going to tell, well, we've created 14 million jobs. You have not created 14 million jobs. You can add up all the numbers. And if it comes out to be a net, the net isn't even 2 million plus. Because of all the jobs that you lost. And they enable him to tell these lies constantly. The economy's doing so great, man. Look, the Federal Reserve can't even raise interest rates the way they want to because the economy sucks. If the economy was going gangbusters, we'd have real unemployment in the basement like it was under George W. Bush for a while. We'd have interest rates that were not at less than 1%. They'd be up to around the normal rate of 3, 4, 5%. You wouldn't have people on their savings accounts getting less than 2% interest on their savings account. Hey, this is just unheard of. Hey, but gas is down. It's like $1.80, $1.90 now. That's up to me. No, it's not up to you. It's simply because you've got instability in the OPEC region, and you got Saudi Arabia, whose main goal is to put American oil production facilities out of business. And right now, because the cost of $30, $31 a barrel, look, it takes for a lot of the stuff that we're doing in the United States, in order for oil companies to break even on producing our own oil,